Hello and welcome to Raquel Speaks SBS. What is SBS? Together, Raquel and I are going to show you exactly what it is, and we're going to introduce you to some of her friends who are also part of the SBS Survivors Club. In a nutshell, SBS is a lifetime sentence of never-ending struggle for everyone involved, except the abuser. But that's not what this show is all about. This show is simply to highlight and celebrate survivors of SBS, Shaken Baby Syndrome, or as I like to say, SBS stands for Shaken Baby Survivor. But before we start, I want to say that our heart goes out to all those families who have angels. What's an angel? Those are the little ones who didn't survive the attack. Let's start by meeting one of Raquel's survivor friends.
Hey, so Jim and Raquel here, and today we are not going to be meeting any of Raquel's Shaken Baby friends or families. We're going to do a little bit of educating on Shaken Babies. Raquel is 8 years old. When she was 6 weeks old, she was crying, and her dad shook her to stop her from crying. What happens when you do that, if they live? They get severe brain damage. Raquel lost about 90% of her brain and her right eye. And something caught my eye a couple weeks ago on Facebook, and I'm going to show you what it is. It was a picture of a t-shirt that a company was selling, Vulgar Baby, and they thought that this was cute. They thought it was vulgar, funny, whatever. They Shake Me. See the little crazy eyes? And a bunch of us on the Shaken Baby support groups kind of freaked out on them and got mad and said, hey, what's going on here? And they realized that they didn't realize even what Shaken Baby Syndrome was, and they took it off right away. But that prompted me to start looking at, let's say, Amazon.com, because that's where it was being featured on. And started to realize I had this question: does Amazon's culture support child abuse? And I kind of thought that, because when I looked at their owner, Jeffrey Bezos, or Jeff Bezos, the $50 billion man, whatever he's worth these days, because his philosophy and their culture is to be the everything store. In his quote here, the common question that gets asked in business is, why? Well, he says that's a good question, but equally valid question is, why not? So, Jeffrey, do you mean make money no matter what? Why not? And that, I thought, might be spurring on this culture, because I contacted them when I started seeing all kinds of shirts. I started seeing shirts like this. They only shook me once, and look what happened. Well, look at the look on that baby's face, and the eyes and the thing. Yeah, look what happened. That is kind of what happens. This one here, They Shake Me, with the crazy eyes again. Whole different company. Look at all the shirts and stuff there. And that was one of the comments that Vulgar Babies company said to me. They said, well, you know, a lot of people are doing that. And so I really started looking at it. Really, a lot of people are doing that. Well, is that because they're encouraged to do that? Amazon says, hey, bring it all on, whatever you want. We're going to sell it. This one here, They Shake Me. Look at all the colors there and cute little styles. If you were able to see that word, They Shake Me, close up, the font on that looks like drooling blood, or blood that's flowing. The next one here, they actually have a little baby in the onesie. They Shake Me infant toddler bodysuit in their Amazon fashion. Really cute. This one here, they put a cute little girl in there. Oh, isn't that cute? They Shake Me, exclamation point, cotton long sleeve baby suits. So I got a hold of them several times, and their thing here was, well, I understand that you want Amazon to stop selling offensive child t-shirts from our website. We will take a look at it. My response back to him was, guess what, guys? It's a little more than offensive. It's a crime. You guys are sponsoring and selling things that's not just offensive, but child abuse is a crime. Several thousand babies a year are shaken and have brain damage. The cost of just one child over their lifetime is over $4 million just to help one child get through life. So look at some of these here. They've got some more. They shake me bibs from the drooling for a baby. Well, guess what? For the rest of their life, that then later adult will be drooling still because these babies and these children grow up, and you'll continue to change your diaper and feed them through feeding tubes and everything. So I even looked at something where Bezos had this big speech, and he says, oh, I pay attention to details. Here was, I'll just throw it up here. I wasn't going to do it, but Bezos is up there, patience, persistence, and obsessive attention to detail. That's his motto. Well, he's got an obsessive attention to detail. How about this, Jeff? Let's take a look at a review that a mother did last year. She says, now keep in mind this review was done last year, and I just showed you all those t-shirts. You could go onto Amazon right now, type in "Shake Me Baby," and there it is. As a mother of a child that was violently shaken when he was 2 months old, I find this disgusting and offensive. I would like to know why you think it is okay to sell something like this. Terrible. Well, like I said, I kind of think I know why maybe they're selling that. I'm sure she never got an answer because I looked on Amazon, didn't see one. And a year later, they're still selling it. So I think it's the culture that Bezos and these guys are doing. So basically, I want to know, is that it right there? The common question, why these guys are supporting this stuff? Because it's the everything store. And Jeff Bezos right there in his own words is, why not? Well, I got to tell you, these days, Bezos, Amazon, we've got Medium, we got social media. We can all talk. And a lot of people can get together and ask, tell you, hey, you can sell whatever you want. But we are going to expose you. We're going to talk about it and see if it's worth making all the money you're making off these children and off a crime like child abuse. Personally, I think it's disgusting. And that's my 2 cents worth. So that's it.